going on, guys? Thrashback here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a brand new video where today we're going to talk some NHL 19 and give you my NHL 19 wish list. Now, I did ask you guys on Twitter as well, and I have a few of your guys' suggestions, but a lot of you guys said the same things that I did, so it works out really well. Now, let me know down below if you have any other changes, anything you want to see in NHL 19. We need a better game. Let's be completely honest. NHL 18 just didn't live up to the way it should have been. It's not the game that we needed. It's not the game we wanted. NHL 19 needs to improve. And the first way to do that, in my opinion, give us the Frostbite engine. It's time to upgrade. It's time to move on. Give us the Frostbite engine. I mean, Madden's running it. FIFA's running it. Why are we not running it? NHL's got to use the Frostbite engine. I mean, it just makes sense. It just makes sense to be using that. The next thing, I have it broken down into categories here. I have an overall things that need to be changed. I have a HUT. I have a Draft Champions, I have a GM and Franchise mode, and I have an EA NHL mode. Honestly, overall, it's fairly simple and fairly basic list. I want to see a better soundtrack for one. I want to see a soundtrack, like back when I was a kid, I would be excited to turn on the game and listen to the music. Back in the day, listening to, you know, Jimmy Eat World and Gob and Bowling for Soup. And then it's progressed and we got AFI. And we got Avenged Sevenfold, and that was fun, and that was awesome. And today, I can't name majority of the bands that are being played, and I don't enjoy majority of the music on the menu screen. Why can't we just have fun songs again? Give me, like, a retro or a throwback list of all these old NHL songs we used to have, and just let me play those ones. Let me have my own custom music. I don't care, but I don't want to listen to the crap that you have here on the menu screen. It's not fun. It's just not fun. Now, for NHL 3s, the newest addition to NHL 18, it was a lot of fun, but it didn't get played a lot. And I think that the main reason it didn't get played a lot is because there's not really any rewards for it. Sure, you have this circuit mode, and you get to unlock stuff, but you don't get to use the stuff anywhere else. What I'd like to see is, even if it's jerseys, I don't care, but let us unlock stuff for HUT or for EA SHL by playing this game mode. I think that's a great idea. We come in, we play a game, and we have to complete challenges. We win 20 games, boom, you get a new player. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Maybe you get a reward pack that has 3 items in it, 1 guaranteed contract, 1 guaranteed collectible, and 1 guaranteed player. Does that sound good? I would love that. I think that would be amazing. But unfortunately, we didn't get that this year. Again, this is first year in the NHL series. I'm not too concerned with it. It could definitely get upgraded next year. Draft Champions, on the other hand, needs a total revamp. Now, Draft Champions, look, I touched on this even last year. Draft Champions, on paper, could be the best game mode in NHL. It could absolutely be the best one. The problem is, they don't care about it, they don't spend time on it, and then they expect us to play it, and why would we care about it if they don't care about it? You know? So here's the thing, this is what I'm thinking. For Draft Champions, we definitely need an upgrade. We know this. We know we need an upgrade. Give us more themes, more updates throughout the year. I don't want to use the same players every time, but why not give us very specific and very exclusive players? You want to try out some players? You have to use Draft Champions to try them out. That's it. That's how it should be. Now, don't get me wrong. I think we should see these players later in HUT. But, you know, we have these legends. You know, periodically they're going to release legends throughout NHL 19. So why not, right at the beginning of the year, you don't release the legends right away. If you want to see the legends, if you want a chance to play with them first, you have to go to Draft Champions. It just makes sense to me. I don't know, guys. Like, I feel like they definitely have dropped the ball on Draft Champions 2 years in a row here. They really need to improve it. We need better themes. We need more rewards. And that, not only do we need more rewards, we need better rewards. Like, for the love of God. The rewards you can get here in Draft Champions is absolutely appalling for what we have to do. I'm getting Team of the Year players left and right here. This is crazy. But I don't understand why we could have this game mode, and then your best reward is like an 86 overall player. Who wants that? Nobody needs an 86 overall player. Even a month into the game, everyone already has all the best players. It was bad. Draft Champions this year was completely, I don't want to say forgotten, because they obviously didn't forget about it. They put it in the game, they just didn't bother to make it worth playing. And it's frustrating, because I actually really enjoy Draft Champions. I really do. I think it's a really fun game mode, and I know that if there were better rewards, if there were even like challenges, we need more challenges throughout the entire game. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem, absolutely no problem with the HUT challenges this year. I think they did a good job. I'd like to see more of them. I'd like to see a little bit more variation, absolutely. But they did a good job with at least bringing them in, so that's great, that's awesome. But we need that for every game mode. Give us draft champion challenges. Give us more stuff to unlock, you know? It's just my thought process on that, but I feel like we definitely need more stuff to unlock. As I get an 88 overall draft? No, 87. 87. Alright, so this is a good team. This is a team I would go out there and rock. That's great. I'm not going to bother playing it, though, because I'm not going to get anything for doing it. In EA SHL, and this is the next thing I'm going to talk about before we move on to getting in the hut. ESHL, I feel like we need more unlocks and more customization. Simple. I want the player to feel like my player. I don't want to go out there and have to rock the same thing as everyone else. I want to be able to mess around with it, have more fun with it. And these celebrations, they're great. I want to see these celebrations in hut. I want to be able to customize the celebrations I can do in hut. Because, like, I like this. This is cool. Let's do stuff like that. This one, I would never use, though. I'm just saying. But I'd like to be able to choose from here the ones that I want as my celebrations. You know, I mean, I love this. I absolutely love it. Simple. I think they gave that to Taylor Hall as his custom celebration. Let me choose it for everything. Why can't I just have custom celebrations in hut? I love the idea of the, like, obviously, PK Subban has a celebration, and you have, like, Yager celebration, the salute. That's great. That's awesome. Keep that coming, but just give me options for the other ones, because, like, some of these celebrations that we can do in hut are really boring. More customization than ESHL. I mean, it makes sense. Just let us unlock what we get. Give us challenges we need to complete. And again, challenges. Give us stuff to do. Make us play the game. Make the game deeper. That's what we need. We're going to jump into hut here, and this is going to be my big one. So actually, I'm really sorry. You know what? We'll do franchise mode, because it is very, very quick here. I want to see GM Connected return. Now, I've never been a huge fan of it, but anything that you take away from a game is a problem. You should never be taking stuff away from a game. If it's in the game, it should be there for a reason. I want to see GM mode connected return, and if it doesn't do well, if nobody plays it, then you can take it out and say, you know what, we tried it and nobody liked it. But right now, with all the new fans that are coming into these games, I don't know, man. I feel like GM connected could be really good, especially for us YouTubers. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. And of course, if you want to do Be a Pro, we have to have a story mode. I want cinematics. I want, you were born in New York, you grew up poor, you couldn't afford hockey, you had to play pawn hockey, you were seen, you got to play here, you had to do this. I think that would be great. Be a pro. Story mode. Let me have these interactions. Maybe I meet Wayne Gretzky one day, and it's like the greatest moment of my life, and he gives me an autographed stick, and that makes me want to be a hockey player for good. You know what I mean? Like, give me something like that. Give me some fun. Post-game interviews, stuff like that. I think would be a lot of fun. Definitely improve Be a Pro, because Be a Pro right now is awful. And now for Hockey Ultimate Team, what can I say? Well, before I do get into everything here, I want to see more deeks. Obviously, they did a great job implementing the new deeks here in NHL 18. I want to see some new ones. Give us the flip and give us the, well, the lacrosse goals. That would be sick to be able to do behind the net. But, hey, 100 coins. That's useful. Alright, but I'd like to see some more deeks. I'd like to see legendary teams. Even if you can't do it in hut, obviously. If you can't do it in GM mode or whatever, give it to us in a couple other game modes. I don't care. Let us just have exhibition mode with legendary teams. Have the 2002 Red Wings go out there and dominate. I think that would be a lot of fun. I know you need to acquire the rights for that, and I understand that's why they haven't done stuff like that, but just do it. Just go get the rights. Just go get the rights. Just go do it, EA. Just go do it. Some other things I need to see before we do jump into hut here. We need more consistent gameplay throughout all game modes. I think everyone can agree with that. And more consistent goalies for sure. Obviously, the gameplay one, I mean, look, here's my team. Here's my team. I'll show you my squad. Here's my team. This is my team. This is what I'm using right now. Yep, this is it. This is my team. Now, here's the thing. That's my team. And some games, they play phenomenal. Some games, I have a lot of fun. And then some games, they feel like they are slow as shit, and I can't keep up with someone else's team. And it doesn't make sense, because a lot of them have 99 skating. You know what I mean? I really feel like it needs to be more consistent, and we need to eliminate, I don't know if you want to call it ice tilt or momentum or what, but you need to get rid of that. Just get rid of it. And in past years, it'd say, okay, it's not that big of a deal here and there. This year has been god-awful. If you go on Twitter, you just take a look. Everyone's experiencing it this year. It doesn't matter if you have a really good team or not. If you outplay somebody, they usually win. It's getting a little ridiculous here. And, I mean, obviously, it's not every game, like I said, but it's a lot of times. And it's getting really frustrating, because the people who want to spend time on the game, are starting to drop off. You're starting to lose people who want to play the game. You're losing your diehards. That's the one thing you never want to lose. Alright, let's jump into HUT. This is what most people on my channel are here for. Hockey Ultimate Team. The first thing I want to see are custom logos and jerseys. You know that EA SHL logo spot? That jersey spot where you get to make your own stuff? Put that in HUT. How cool would it be to be able to rock your own logo and your own jerseys out there in Hockey Ultimate Team? I mean, again, like, I don't want to use someone else's jerseys. I want to use my jerseys. You know, I want people to know, hey, that's Thrash. That's all I want. I want my logo on a jersey playing Hockey Ultimate Team. I think that would be a lot of fun. You could use it like the Call of Duty logo creator if you wanted, or they even have one, like I said, in the game already. You just have to move it over the HUT. It could definitely be done. We have a few things here to talk about, but HUT Collections, for the love of God, please return. Please, HUT Collections, return. That was a lot of fun in the grind of HUT when I was younger. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that, trying to collect every player so that way I could get the reward packs. You get a coin bonus or reward packs. Either way, I don't care. Just give me something. But I don't like the whole setup the way it is done right now. I want to see HUT Collections return. I want to see, and this is going to be a little bit debatable. So competitive seasons here. Competitive seasons. We'll go over here. I want to see more of a restriction on competitive seasons. I want to see, like, don't get me wrong, every other one. Maybe even every third one. I don't care. But I want it to be like, have no legends on your team, or must have a legend on your team, or must have, you know, 6 players that are rated 80 or under. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see different restrictions, different ways to play in competitive seasons. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think that EA could definitely benefit from doing that. And it kind of helps when people are complaining that their team isn't stacked enough, or they're playing people who have too good of teams so they can't compete. If you put them in competitive seasons and everyone has the same team, we can see who really is the top dog in Hockey Ultimate Team. You can still play around with the teams, don't get me wrong. You don't need to have the same players. You just have to have different restrictions on them. No upgraded players. They have to be base players only. That would be a lot of fun. That would be insane. I don't know, guys. Just an idea. I know that one's going to be debated a bit, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. Now, Bretton Joseph, the guy that follows me on Twitter, he's a fan. He says, no 99s until Team of the Year, and I absolutely agree. I absolutely 100% agree with that. Because the problem is, yeah, Team of the Year came out, that's great. We already had a bunch of 99s in the game. That cannot happen. Now, aside from the Igima and the Yager, because that was your HUT hero thing, that's fine. Whatever, forget about it. You can have that, I don't care. Now, we had was it Platinum? No, HUT Stars. We have 99 HUT Stars right before Team of the Year dropped. That definitely helped the market. 99 Matthews, he was already out. We already had a 99 Matthews with 8 synergy points before his Team of the Year came out. Why did we need his Team of the Year? Why did we bother? Why did we bother? I definitely agree with you, Bretton. I think that 99s need to be saved for the end of the year, 100%. And they need to not do ice cards or ruby cards, because that really fucked up the market this year. And the market was already bad. But when the ice cards came out, they helped with the Evos. When the ruby cards came out, they helped with the Evos. That's a horrible, horrible idea. Because they're getting free upgrades, and now we have 3 versions of the same card. There are 3 or 4 92 overall Erik Karlssons. Why do we need that many? We need 1. We want 1. We don't need 4 of them. Druid13, another guy that follows me on Twitter, says, bring back Movember, and I 100% agree. The problem with Evos, they just didn't work out the way I think EA was hoping. Yeah, it's great. You can release new ones every single week, and that's awesome. The problem is they just keep dropping in value and dropping in value, and part of the mystique of Movember was you never knew if you were going to get a good card or not. Yeah, you got this awesome Roman Josi, 94 overall, Roman Josi right there, but you don't know at the time. He's going to be 87, 88 overall. You don't know if he's going to get injured. You don't know if he's going to have a good year or not. Eric Stahl, if you would have told me in November, when Movember would have dropped, that Eric Stahl, his 87 card, maybe he had a couple upgrades already, would be a 94 by the end of the year, I would have never believed you. Now, it just keeps going. You know, it didn't come out until, you know, I think February? Is that when it came out? Let me take a look here. March 2nd. You see what I mean? March 2nd. We already knew he was getting upgraded. We already knew he was a good card. Why? Why? I completely agree. Bring back Movember. I love Movember a lot more than I did like Evos. But unfortunately, EA seems to want to move on to Evo. We'll see what they do next year. Hopefully, they do place a restriction on them. Now, guys, that's going to do it for me. Like I said down below, give me your wish list, give me your ideas, give me your thoughts on NHL 19. What do you want to see? Now, there's been a lot of ideas thrown around. BRF mode, I don't know if that's ever going to be a thing. I don't know why people would want BRF mode. Zamboni racing, look, I don't I don't know about that one, but look, there's definitely got to be some improvements. There's definitely got to be some changes here to NHL 19. We're starting to fall apart. We're starting to fall apart here in NHL, and look, as a longtime NHL fan, I hate to see it like this. Obviously, all your diehards are starting to leave the game, and it's getting really difficult to continue playing. It really is. EA needs to really wow the community next year with NHL 19, or else they're probably going to lose even more fans, and at this point, you can't really afford to do that. So EA, please hear our cries. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to agree with this wish list, but I think everyone's going to agree with the majority of it. I think that if they were to listen, not just to me, but to everyone who's going to make a wish list, and everyone who wants these certain things, if they were to listen and make a really good game next year, I think that the community could come back to the way it was, and we could have a lot of fun next year in NHL 19. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.